Have you ever quietly stood by a window at dusk, watching the world soften in amber light and felt a strange mix of freedom and weariness? Not from physical exhaustion, but from carrying too many things, too many expectations, roles, opinions that never truly belong to you. If you're in your 60s or 70s, can I ask you something? Have you noticed that certain things we used to chase in life, approval, possessions, obligations, now seem oddly pointless? It's not because we're giving up. It's because we're finally waking up to what actually matters, to what feels light, to what feels real. In this reflection, we'll gently explore 9 things that simply don't make sense anymore after 70, and why letting them go might just be the kindest thing you can do for your soul. If you find a little piece of your story in here, leave a comment below or subscribe to join this growing circle of wisdom. This space is for you, for your clarity, your courage, and the beautiful, unfinished story that you still have every right to rewrite. 1. Worrying about the opinions of others. Have you ever felt like you were wearing a mask, trying to fit into the mold that others expect of you? It's a feeling many of us know all too well. From a young age, we're taught to seek approval from family, friends, and society, often bending ourselves to meet their expectations. Whether it's the clothes we wear, the jobs we take, or even the way we behave at social gatherings, the pressure to conform can feel overwhelming. But as we journey through life, especially as we hit our later years, we start to realize that this constant worry about what others think can be a heavy burden. Imagine the freedom that comes with letting go of that weight. When we stop seeking approval, we open up a world where we can truly embrace who we are. It's like shedding a thick winter coat on a warm spring day. Suddenly, the air feels lighter and we can breathe easier. We begin to understand that true happiness doesn't come from the fleeting validation of others. It comes from living in alignment with our own values and desires. This shift is not just liberating, it's empowering. Think back to moments in your life when you made choices just to please others. Maybe you attended a party where you felt out of place, or you pursued a career that didn't light you up inside, all because you thought it was what you should do. Reflecting on those experiences can be eye-opening. They remind us of the energy we wasted trying to fit into someone else's idea of success or happiness. But here's the good news. When we prioritize our own happiness, we discover a sense of liberation that's hard to describe. As we embrace this journey of self-discovery, we learn to celebrate our individuality. We start making decisions based on what truly makes us happy, rather than worrying about how others will judge us. Imagine choosing to wear that quirky outfit you love, or finally saying no to social events that drain your energy. This newfound clarity brings a deep sense of peace and confidence. We become more in tune with our needs and desires, crafting a life that feels genuinely fulfilling. Let's step into this beautiful phase of life where we can be unapologetically ourselves. By prioritizing our happiness and living authentically, we reclaim our personal power. We can finally embrace the unique journey that is ours alone, free from the constraints of societal expectations. After all, isn't it time we celebrated who we really are, without the worry of what others think? Embrace your authentic self and watch as your life transforms in the most wonderful ways. As we move forward, it's essential to remember that the journey of self-acceptance is ongoing. Each day presents an opportunity to shed old habits and beliefs that no longer serve us. The more we practice living for ourselves, the more natural it becomes. We find joy in the little things, like taking a spontaneous trip, trying a new hobby, or simply enjoying a quiet evening at home, without feeling guilty about missing out on something else. The beauty of this journey is that it's uniquely yours. There's no right or wrong way to navigate it, and every step you take toward authenticity is a victory. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, those who appreciate you for exactly who you are. Let go of relationships that drain your energy or leave you feeling less than your best. Life after 70 can be a vibrant tapestry of experiences filled with the richness of self-discovery and joy. Embrace the freedom that comes with age, the freedom to live life on your terms. Celebrate your quirks, your passions, and your unique story. Remember, this is your time to shine, and the world is waiting to see the beautiful, authentic you. 2. Tolerating toxic relationships. Have you ever felt the weight of a toxic relationship dragging you down, like a heavy anchor that keeps you from sailing smoothly through life? It's a struggle many of us face, often holding on to unhealthy connections out of obligation or fear. Whether it's a friendship that saps your energy, a family member who constantly criticizes, or a partner who doesn't respect your boundaries, tolerating these draining relationships can leave us feeling emotionally exhausted. We might stick around thinking that walking away would create more problems than it solves. But the truth is, staying in these toxic dynamics only deepens our sense of entrapment. Imagine the freedom that comes from cutting those ties. When you make the courageous choice to end toxic relationships, you open the door to a healthier, more positive environment. It's like clearing out a cluttered closet. Once the negativity is gone, you can finally breathe and appreciate the space you've created. Surrounding yourself with supportive, uplifting individuals can dramatically improve your overall quality of life. These are the people who celebrate your victories, stand by you in tough times, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Prioritizing relationships that uplift and respect you paves the way for a more joyful existence. Think about the last time you were with someone who truly made you feel valued. Remember that rush of positivity and energy? Those moments remind us of how powerful healthy relationships can be. In contrast, consider those interactions that left you feeling drained or anxious. It's clear that the company we keep shapes our mood and outlook on life. By intentionally surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we not only boost our mental well-being, but also enrich our lives in ways we never imagined. Taking the leap to prioritize uplifting relationships can feel daunting, especially if you're used to tolerating toxicity. But remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who appreciate and lift you up. Start with small steps. Set boundaries with those who drain your energy. Seek out new friendships that align with your values, and embrace the connections that spark joy in your life. As you embark on this journey, you'll discover that the effort is absolutely worth it. The more you invest in relationships that bring you happiness, the more vibrant and fulfilling your life will become. Embrace the beauty of connecting with those who inspire and empower you, and watch as your world transforms. Life is too short to spend it surrounded by negativity. Choose to nurture relationships that uplift you and create a life filled with joy and respect. After all, you truly deserve nothing less. In this new chapter, let go of the guilt that often accompanies ending toxic relationships. It's natural to feel conflicted, but remember that prioritizing your well-being is not selfish. It's essential. As you surround yourself with positivity and support, you'll find that your capacity for joy expands. Each day becomes an opportunity to celebrate yourself and the wonderful people in your life. Embrace this journey of self-discovery and connection, and allow yourself to flourish in an environment that truly reflects who you are. You have the power to create a life that resonates with happiness and fulfillment. And it all starts with the relationships you choose to nurture. 3. Accumulating material possessions. What if the key to true happiness lies not in what you own, but in the moments you create and the connections you cherish? In a world that often equates success with the accumulation of material possessions, it's easy to get caught up in the relentless pursuit of more. We chase after the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and spacious homes, believing that these items will bring us happiness and status. However, this quest for material goods can lead to overwhelming stress and clutter, both physically and mentally. The irony is that while we think we're building a life of abundance, we may actually be creating a cycle of anxiety and dissatisfaction. As our possessions pile up, so do our worries about maintaining them, organizing them, and ultimately finding joy in them. Imagine the liberation that comes from reevaluating what truly adds value to your life. By shifting your focus from physical items to meaningful relationships and enriching experiences, you can pave the way for a more fulfilling existence. Happiness isn't found in the latest smartphone or a closet full of clothes. It's discovered in the laughter shared with friends, the adventures taken with loved ones, and the memories created along the way. When we prioritize experiences over possessions, we open ourselves up to a life filled with joy and connection. Decluttering becomes a powerful tool in this transformation. By letting go of items that no longer serve us, we create space, not just in our homes, but in our minds. This newfound clarity allows us to focus on what truly matters, the people we care about and the experiences we want to embrace. As we simplify our surroundings, we often find that our mental load lightens as well. The act of decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about making room for new opportunities and adventures that can enhance our overall well-being. Consider how much more vibrant life can be when we prioritize relationships and experiences over material possessions. Each item we release can symbolize a step toward a more intentional life, one where we choose to invest our time and energy in what truly brings us joy. Instead of feeling weighed down by clutter, we can cultivate an environment that inspires creativity, connection, and growth. As you embark on this journey of simplifying your life, remember that it's not just about what you let go of, but also about what you choose to embrace. Seek out connections that uplift you, experiences that enrich your soul, and moments that create lasting memories. In doing so, you'll discover that true happiness lies not in what you own, but in the love and joy you share with others. By reevaluating your priorities and decluttering both your space and your mind, you can unlock a path to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one where happiness flourishes in the richness of relationships and experiences rather than in the confines of material possessions. Maintaining social obligations. Have you ever found yourself dreading a social event that once brought you joy, feeling trapped by an obligation rather than excited about the opportunity to connect? This common experience highlights a growing issue. Many people feel pressured to attend gatherings that no longer resonate with them. As a result, this sense of obligation can create a heavy emotional burden, leading to stress and dissatisfaction. The truth is, while social connections are important, not every event will contribute positively to our lives. Recognizing the right to say no is a powerful step toward reclaiming your time and energy, allowing you to focus on what truly brings you joy. By prioritizing your well-being over societal expectations, you can experience newfound freedom in your social life. When you choose to engage only in activities that genuinely uplift you, you create space for more fulfilling experiences. This shift in mindset is essential for happiness. It empowers you to decline invitations that don't align with your interests or values. By doing so, you not only protect your emotional health, but also open the door to deeper connections with those who share your passions. When you engage in activities that resonate with you, the interactions you foster become richer and more rewarding. This intentional approach to socializing leads to more authentic relationships. Rather than spreading yourself thin across numerous obligations, you can invest your time in experiences that truly matter. Each moment spent in meaningful interactions enhances your emotional fulfillment and support, creating bonds that obligatory gatherings simply cannot offer. Imagine how much more vibrant your social life can become when you prioritize joy over obligation. Each time you choose to say no to an event that doesn't serve you, you affirm your right to curate your social experiences, allowing you to focus on the people and activities that bring you genuine happiness. As you navigate your social landscape, it's important to remember that prioritizing your needs and desires is not only acceptable, but essential. You have the power to shape your social life in a way that reflects your values and enhances your well-being. By engaging only in meaningful activities, you foster connections that contribute to a happier, more authentic existence. Embrace the freedom that comes from saying no when necessary, and watch as your social life transforms into a source of joy and support rather than a burden of obligation. Ultimately, your happiness is worth prioritizing, and the relationships you cultivate will thrive when rooted in genuine connection and mutual joy. In this way, you can create a fulfilling social life that enriches both your spirit and your connections with others. 5. Holding on to unfulfilling activities. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a routine, doing things that used to bring you joy, but now feel like a chore? It's a feeling many of us know all too well. Those activities that once lit up our days can slowly transform into burdens, weighing us down and making us question why we keep doing them. The truth is, holding on to these unfulfilling activities can sap our energy and enthusiasm. But what if I told you that letting go of what no longer serves you could open the door to new passions and exciting experiences? Imagine taking a moment to reassess how you spend your time. By stepping back and evaluating your commitments, you might find that there are hobbies or interests you've been neglecting, things that could reignite your spark. Whether it's picking up a long-lost hobby, trying out a new sport, or diving into a creative project, letting go of those outdated routines can lead you to discover new joys that truly resonate with who you are today. Embracing this change can feel both liberating and exhilarating, as it creates space for experiences that align with your current self. As we journey through life, it's natural for our interests and passions to evolve. What excited us a few years ago might not hold the same appeal today, and that's perfectly okay. Allowing yourself to grow and change is essential for finding fulfillment, especially as we move through different stages of life. By recognizing this shift, you give yourself permission to pursue what genuinely makes you happy now, rather than clinging to past habits simply out of obligation. This mindset shift opens up a world of possibilities, making each day an opportunity to engage in activities that truly bring you joy. Think about how refreshing it can be to embrace this way of thinking. When you let go of activities that no longer fulfill you, you lighten your emotional load and create room for exploration and creativity. This newfound freedom allows you to invest your time in pursuits that inspire you, leading to a deeper sense of satisfaction and happiness in your daily life. The journey of self-discovery becomes an ongoing adventure, where each experience adds to your understanding of what truly fulfills you. Ultimately, living a vibrant and satisfying life comes down to being willing to reassess and adapt. By releasing those unfulfilling activities, you can cultivate a life filled with new passions and meaningful experiences. Embrace the changes that come with growth, and allow yourself to explore the countless possibilities that await you. You'll find that fulfillment isn't just a destination, it's a journey, one that evolves alongside you, lighting the way to a more joyful and engaged existence. So go ahead, take that leap, and see where your newfound freedom can take you. 6. Clinging to outdated goals. Have you ever found yourself chasing after goals that seemed perfect when you were younger, only to realize they no longer fit who you are today? It's a common experience. Many of us set ambitious dreams in our youth, but as life unfolds, our values and desires can change in unexpected ways. What once felt like a clear path to success can start to feel more like a heavy backpack full of outdated ambitions, dragging us down instead of lifting us up. The good news is that taking a moment to reevaluate those goals can lead you to a more intentional and fulfilling life. Imagine sitting down with a cup of coffee and reflecting on your dreams. This simple act of reevaluation can be incredibly freeing. It's your chance to let go of the goals that were shaped by who you were decades ago and embrace new aspirations that truly resonate with your current self. By reassessing your goals, you can uncover what genuinely excites and motivates you now, rather than sticking to ambitions that have lost their spark. This shift can lead to a more authentic life, where your pursuits align with your passions and values today. Letting go of those outdated goals opens the door to fresh opportunities and experiences that matter to you right now. Maybe it's time to explore a different career path, nurture meaningful relationships, or dive into a creative hobby you've always wanted to try. Releasing old ambitions can feel like shedding a heavy coat, allowing you to invest your energy in what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. And here's the best part. This process helps you get to know yourself better. As you reflect on your journey, you might discover new interests and passions that you didn't even know were waiting for you. This exploration can lead to exciting possibilities that enhance your sense of purpose and happiness. Embracing this change means acknowledging that it's perfectly okay to evolve and grow. After all, our goals should reflect who we are today, not the version of ourselves from years ago. Living a fulfilling life is all about being open to change and letting go of what no longer serves you. By releasing those outdated ambitions, you can create a life filled with intention and meaning. Take a moment to embrace this journey of self-discovery. Pursue the goals that truly resonate with your heart and watch as new opportunities unfold before you. You'll find that life becomes a beautiful tapestry of experiences that reflect who you are now, guiding you toward a future that feels authentic and rewarding. Take that leap and see where your newfound freedom can take you. As you navigate this journey, remember that it's never too late to redefine your path. Each day is a chance to align your goals with your true self, creating a life that feels vibrant and fulfilling. Embrace the adventure ahead and let your evolving passions lead the way. 7. Comparing yourself to others. Have you ever felt a pang of envy while scrolling through social media, noticing how effortlessly others seem to navigate their lives? This common experience of comparison often leads to feelings of inadequacy, robbing us of our joy and making us question our self-worth. We frequently forget that the polished images we see online are just highlights, not the complete story. Behind each success is a unique journey filled with challenges and growth. Measuring our achievements against someone else's path can be not only counterproductive, but also disheartening, leaving us feeling disconnected from our own accomplishments. Instead of fixating on others, consider embracing your own journey. Shifting the focus from comparison to self-acceptance opens the door to genuine contentment. Each person has their own timeline, and recognizing this allows us to appreciate our individual experiences. Rather than feeling less than because we haven't reached the same milestones as someone else, we can find joy in our progress, no matter how small. Every step forward, whether it's mastering a new skill, overcoming a personal hurdle, or simply managing a tough day, deserves recognition and celebration. Acknowledging personal achievements reinforces our self-worth and fosters a positive mindset. It's all too easy to overlook our successes when we're caught in the cycle of comparison. Taking a moment to reflect on our growth can be incredibly empowering. Perhaps you completed a project you've been working on for weeks, or maybe you carved out time for self-care amidst a busy schedule. These accomplishments, regardless of their scale, are significant milestones on your unique path. They remind us that progress is personal and should be measured by our own standards, not those of others. Moreover, understanding that everyone faces struggles, often hidden from view, can deepen our self-compassion. When we concentrate on our own growth rather than comparing it to others, we create space for understanding and acceptance. This shift in perspective can transform how we perceive our journey. Instead of feeling discouraged by what we see around us, we can find joy in our progress and recognize that it's perfectly fine to be on a different path. Ultimately, finding fulfillment involves celebrating who you are and where you're headed. By releasing the need to compare yourself to others, you cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and self-acceptance. Embrace your unique journey and remember that every step you take adds value to your story. As you celebrate your achievements, big or small, you'll discover that your path is just as meaningful and worthy of recognition as anyone else's. Embrace your individuality and let your journey shine brightly. 8. Chasing society's standards of beauty. Have you ever caught yourself scrolling through social media, feeling a twinge of envy at the flawless faces and perfect bodies that seem to dominate our feeds? It's easy to get swept up in the whirlwind of societal beauty standards that tell us youth is everything. We're bombarded with images that suggest our worth is tied to how we look, and many of us find ourselves on a never-ending quest to chase that elusive idea of perfection. But what if we flip the script and embrace the beauty that comes with age instead? Imagine a world where aging is seen not as a decline, but as a beautiful journey filled with wisdom and resilience. Each wrinkle and gray hair tells a story, a testament to the laughter, tears, and experiences that shape who we are. Instead of fearing the changes that come with time, we can celebrate them as badges of honor, reminders of the lives we've lived and the lessons we've learned. Authentic beauty isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about the kindness we show, the wisdom we gain, and the love we share with those around us. As we grow older, we accumulate a wealth of experiences that enrich our lives. Think about it. The moments that truly define us often have nothing to do with our physical appearance. It's the late-night conversations with friends, the laughter shared over a good meal, and the quiet moments of reflection that really matter. When we start to appreciate these deeper qualities, we begin to see ourselves in a new light. Aging becomes a celebration of all that we are, rather than a countdown to something we fear. From my own perspective, I've learned to view aging as a testament to my resilience. Each year brings new challenges and triumphs, and with them, a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me. Instead of measuring my worth against fleeting beauty ideals, I've discovered the joy of embracing who I am, flaws and all. This shift in mindset has opened up a world of confidence that radiates from within, allowing me to express myself freely without worrying about how I compare to others. So let's take a moment to reject the societal pressures that tell us we need to look a certain way to be valued. Instead, let's celebrate the beauty of our unique journeys. Embracing the aging process means recognizing that our true worth lies in our character and the richness of our experiences. Every wrinkle and gray hair is a reminder of the vibrant life we've led and the love we've shared. By sharing this perspective, we can inspire others to appreciate their own beauty, not defined by society, but by the incredible stories they carry within them. Let's cherish our journeys together and redefine what it means to be beautiful. 9. Feeling guilty for prioritizing your own happiness. Have you ever felt a pang of guilt when you take a moment for yourself, especially after dedicating so many years to caring for others? This struggle is familiar to many of us who have prioritized the needs of family and friends above our own. While selflessness can feel like a badge of honor, it often comes at a significant cost to our well-being. The truth is that prioritizing our own happiness is not selfish. It is essential for our emotional and mental health. When we recognize the importance of self-care, we become better equipped to support those we love. Imagine a scenario where you take time to nurture your own well-being, whether through indulging in a favorite hobby, spending time in nature, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of coffee. This act of self-care benefits not only you, but also enriches your relationships with others. Think of it like the well-known advice about putting on your own oxygen mask first before helping someone else. When we fill our own cups, we have so much more to give. By taking care of ourselves, we create a positive ripple effect that touches the lives of our loved ones. They witness our happiness and well-being, which encourages them to prioritize their own joy as well. From my own experience, I have discovered that engaging in activities that bring me joy has transformed my relationships for the better. Whether I am painting, hiking, or curling up with a good book, these moments of joy enrich my life in ways I never anticipated. Instead of feeling guilty for taking that time, I have learned to embrace it as a vital part of my well-being. When I allow myself to pursue what makes me happy, I return to my family and friends with renewed energy and a brighter outlook. This newfound energy makes me more patient, compassionate, and supportive because I am no longer running on empty. It is time to challenge the notion that prioritizing our own happiness is a luxury we cannot afford. We need to shift our mindset and recognize that self-care is not just important, it is a necessity. By giving ourselves permission to pursue what brings us joy, we enrich our own lives and positively impact those around us. We become better partners, parents, and friends, capable of offering genuine support and love. Remember, you deserve to be happy, and by taking care of yourself, you set an inspiring example for others to do the same. Let us celebrate the journey of self-discovery and make space for our own happiness, as it is truly the best gift we can give to ourselves and to those we care about. And so, dear one, as we step away from these reflections, may you feel a little lighter. Not because life suddenly got easier, but because you remembered what's worth holding on to and what you're finally free to release. After 70, we're not meant to carry the same burdens. We're meant to choose, with more care, with more clarity, and with more love for ourselves. So take what resonates. Let the rest go gently. And if today's words touch something in you, a quiet yes, a silent nod, or just a sense of being understood, please consider subscribing or sharing this with someone who might need it. We're building something tender here, a space for those who've lived enough to know that the most beautiful chapters are often the ones we write later in life. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and let your days unfold with grace.